better. It's time to go deep, got part of the cut. smart because we ended up needing it.
Right.
No. It's amazing.
Oh, I never took it was Murray's, was it?
If I thought it was his fault because I was right next to him,
No, he was
I'd say it
defensive.
was his fault.
Steve Summers.
Wow, I'm trying to think of who was a kid built like that or something.
Right, long, tall kid.
Yeah.
It's amazing we made it.
All different.
Incredible. Yeah, incredible.
Like, I mean, when I ever saw him go down in Stoughton, I'm looking at the bench. I'm like, who one of you guys is throwing the bat?
To the point
That's a miracle.
that the most recent dad made. He's over 100 pounds, but it is what it is.
We got it. Oh, God.
This is gonna find us one more game.
How many?
I got
afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Foxborough High School Varsity Baseball Playoffs. My name is Jay Gordon. I'm here, as always, with Brian Watts. Hey, Brian.
Hi, Jay. How are you today?
Doing great, doing great. So we're in round 2, round of 16 of the playoffs here. Got a home game against Falmouth. Falmouth Clippers. They just had Fairhaven, 1-run game, an extra inning, so pretty similar to our path into the second round. Expect another tight game, another grind, as all these games seem to be. We're just going through the starting lineups for both teams, and we're going to have the national anthem. Will be underway shortly. A beautiful day for baseball, and looking forward to a great game. Foxborough being announced right now. Leadoff catcher Mike Marcasella. Batting second. First baseman Tommy Watts.
2 senior captains.
Batting third, shortstop Ryan O.
Another senior captain, Ryan O.
Coming off a very strong performance to guide us into that first round victory. And cleanup, Big Ben Angelini,
Big Ben.
Center field.
Senior captain Ben Angelini.
Third baseman Colin Trimble. Left fielder batting sixth, number 11, Hank Griffin. Today's starting pitcher, Nolan Gordon,
There's our
seventh.
5th senior captain.
Eddie O'Keefe, DH today. Harrison Lamson playing third, batting ninth. Nick Hardiman playing right field today. Derek Seuss, head coach. Brief pause here for the national anthem, folks, and then we'll be underway. Time for some baseball, folks.
So long and short of it, Jay, we're here after our win over Pentucket. Extra inning game, tough battle against Pentucket Regional, and I think Falmouth would have to say they stand in the same spot. They had an extra inning battle, beating Fairhaven just the other day, Saturday or Sunday.
Yep, I believe both teams were the highest seed that won. Not that much of that matters at this point, but you know, like you said, similar paths. Jitters should be just about gone by now by both teams, having gotten that win under their belt. And let's see who can play the cleanest game today.
Yeah, and everyone's, you know, this far into the season. They got all those kinks ironed out and we're ready to go.
So a beautiful day today. Got a little bit of a wind going out straightaway center field, maybe towards left. So if this stays the way it is right now for the game, we'll maybe the ball carry a little bit to left field or in the center left power alley. Right field might get knocked down a little bit. So
Right.
We'll see how that plays out. Nolan on the hill today looks strong since coming back from his, I don't know if we'll call it an injury, appendectomy.
I don't think he missed a beat, just a couple weeks.
And got a great defense behind him today, and hopefully the bats will make some noise early and often.
Yes.
Looks like getting those last warm-ups in, and we'll be off and running shortly.
3 umpires on the field today for the, I guess, as we made it deeper into the round of the tournament.
So, sometimes I wonder if that's a positive or a negative. For those of you that have heard my broadcasting and basketball games over the years, I don't love the three ref games. Just, they get more involved. But I digress. And number 22,
Trayshawn Davis,
stepping in for the start of this game. He's today's starting pitcher for Falmouth and leading off.
Trayshawn Davis.
No one toes the bump. Here's the pitch. And swing to right field. Hardeman camps underneath it, and just like that, with one pitch, one out, folks.
You hear a little background noise. We have some noisemakers from the Little League kids that are present.
Yeah, we've got props today. All right, so 1 out, and we have
center fielder Jack Frothholm.
And the pitch, and there's a drive to
hard
center
hit
field.
ball.
Hard hit ball, bends on the run, and he will not get there.
Catches it on the bounce.
Well struck ball, and in with a double. 1 away.
Okay.
So we've got some aggressive swings here. Two pitches, 2 swings.
Yep.
1 good, 1 bad.
Should be Max Inman, the shortstop, batting in the 3 slot.
So, a little bit of an early jam here. Get this all-important second out. As you would expect, we start him off with a breaking ball after those first 2 aggressive swings. Low and away, 1-0. And the pitch. Another breaking ball down and away, 2-0.
Okay.
Well,
find a spot here.
There's the fastball. All right, that's a late strike call. I was getting ready to say, where was that? But
you ready to? Yeah.
All right.
2-1.
That's 2-1.
1 down.
And there's a pop up to the infield. O'Leary calling for it. And big out there to get that second out. So good battle back by Nolan there. Get down early in the count, got it back to 2-1, and got him to offer.
Yeah.
So we got 2 away, runner still at second base.
Brody Palmer at the plate. Brody's a cleanup hitter.
A little discussion at the mound between Mike Marcasella and Nolan, going over a little strategy here. Probably having a conversation how first base is open. No need to give in too much, but still be in attack mode. And the pitch starts him off with a breaking ball down low. 1-0. There's a nice spot there.
Wow.
1-1.
Every strike call's a little delayed so far.
So you can hear him call it. So at least we have that going for us. 1-1 pitch. Oh, really good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front. And quickly down 1-2.
Great spot there.
So I want to be very careful here. I want to make him chase something out of the zone. Don't give him anything too good. And then 1-2 pitch.
Oh.
Nice idea. Nice idea. You had one, definitely one to waste. You still got one more. Although I'd like to see him attack the hitter here. Stay out of that full count. It's a 2-2 pitch. Change up down in the dirt. We go to a full count.
3-2. Nice stop by Michael.
So a full count pitch here with 2 away.
Right down,
he caught him looking on the outside corner with the fastball. He struck him out. So double does no harm there, and we're going to the bottom of the first inning with no score. Foxborough coming to bat.
Great pitch to finish him off there.
Just absolute gas right on the outside half. Love that call. So after 2 batters, they flipped the script there really quick, which I find impressive. We were starting them off with fastballs.
Yep.
Realized they were aggressive swingers, swinging their first pitches after that double. Started the batters with breaking balls after that, and then you start lulling them to sleep with those breaking balls, and then all of a sudden you pump that fastball in, and he's caught looking.
Yep.
Good sequence there.
Excellent sequence. Mixed it up enough to confuse him.
So we got Day on the mound here, number 22. See what Mr. Day brings to the mound today.
Trayshawn Days is a junior at Falmouth.
Young team. They rely a lot on sophomores and juniors. Not a senior-heavy team like ours, but our guys know what that's like, because for 3-4 years, well, not this year, but 3 years, they were relied on quite a bit to be if not the supporting cast, lead roles as young men.
Yep.
So our guys are definitely battle tested. They've seen it all. The core group have, at least.
Yeah, they really have spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, we've been down to our last out over the years, our last strike, and they've flipped the script on those games that walk-off wins, and look no further than the one that we just played. So, I trust our guys to grind out, be gritty, and come out on top in these tough games.
Yeah,
but we much prefer a little bit of a cushion,
Yep. Do it with the bats. Nolan will carry us. We got the youth on the bench to pick us up over there.
So it'll be Mike Marcasella leading off, followed by Tommy Watts, Ryan O'Leary, and then Ben Angelini in cleanup. So early scouting report for Mr. Days is not an overpowering fastball. Relies a lot on the off-speed stuff. Location, of course, is always important for any pitcher. But I think this is a guy where we can be patient with and wait for the one we like.
Yeah. We weren't as patient in the Pentucket game, not to bring that up, but maybe that's been discussed amongst the team.
We weren't patient, but the pitcher for Pentucket didn't really allow us to be patient. He was in the strike zone just constantly, and his pitch count was so low in those early innings.
Yes.
You had to be aggressive, otherwise you were going to be in bad counts.
Yeah.
So we get some early chatter from the Foxboro bullpen, which is nice to hear. Dugout, I should say. And Mike steps in.
Michael's leading off.
Pitch. Guess a little bit high. And
okay. 1-1.
Puts one in the outside corner. Pitch.
Michael
Got
taking
under-
it deep to center.
Got under that one. And center fielder makes the catch. A little bit out in front, off his front foot, and slightly underneath it. So one away. Tommy Watts up.
Ooh, started off the breaking ball there.
Yeah. I know it definitely wasn't a fastball, but it came out of his hand a little flat. So luckily it wasn't over the plate. Otherwise, Tommy would have been crushing it. There's a ground ball to first base. First baseman plays the high hop, and we got 2 away.
Good hustle down the line.
Yep. All right. Ryan O'Leary stepping into the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs. We can get a little 2-run rally going here.
Yeah, and you may see Ryan be a little more selective on the first couple pitches as well to try to see what he can get started here.
Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Breaking ball away. No need to swing at that one for a first strike. Try to get him and double down on the breaking ball, but that one's low and away for ball 1. 1-1. Here's a line drive.
Get down ball.
Right at the left fielder. Well struck, but well positioned outfield there.
Yeah, well played. Nice catch.
So after 1, we're no score. Good contact by the boys in blue. You know, as we saw the last game, contact. Eventually it finds
will happen.
Finds green grass and open area. So we will have
number 5 hitter.
5, 6, and 7. Vecchione.
Yep, Vecchione.
Vecchione, Mata, and Scapellini. Sorry, folks. I'd like to tell you that by the second time around the order I'll have these down, but probably not.
It's okay. It's a volunteer position, Jay.
So let's look to keep these innings clean on defense and eventually crack the mettle of that Falmouth team. Breakthrough.
Great day for it.
Got another good crowd here.
Yeah, Falmouth showed up as well. A decent crowd.
Yeah, the crowd.
A lot of our kids lining the fence, and parents and families. And thank you to Cable Access for airing the game as well today. We got people watching from near and far and online. Shout out to Cable Access and all those remote fans, as we call it. Thank you.
Getting ready to get underway here in the top of the second. 42, Vecchione.
Ethan Vecchione, a sophomore.
There's Trimble playing even with the bag, anticipating a bunt, coming in on the grass. Oh, he drops the curveball in there for strike 1.
Okay.
Slider down and away. 1-1.
Anticipation.
Like to have that one. So 2-1.
There you go.
I would argue that was a very similar pitch to the one previous. But that being said, it's 2-2.
2-2.
And just got a piece of it, which is probably good because that made it all the way to the backstop. Count remains 2-2. A lot of room behind home plate, so really got to do a good job being a wall if you're a catcher here. The pitch. Oh, he had him dancing on a breaking ball, but stayed inside. All right. Like to see Nolan challenge this guy here. Just go right at him. Let's go best on best.
Now's the time to do it.
Fastball and line drive, base hit.
Fielded cleanly in left field by Hank.
Good at bat there by number 42.
All right, just a single.
So leadoff single. See if we can spin 2 here. Definitely make sure we get 1. Always got to look for small ball.
Josh Motter at the plate. He's the right fielder.
Runner off the bag at first. Watsy's holding him. Pitch. A little bit low. Ball 1.
Not low enough to not chase, but
yeah, you throw that pitch later on in the count, and batter's got to open the strike zone.
There we go.
Oh, he had him. He had him.
Right.
And he's going to get to third on that throw. That's a wild throw there by Gordon. Had him dead. Had him dead. So we got some work to do here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because he was.
Yeah, we had him. The timing was there.
He had him leaning, and I don't know if Nolan's eyes lit up when he saw him not going back to first, but
I don't know if Tommy expected that. You know, he's probably used to the.
Here's a strike.
Right on.
1-1. So we're gonna have to dig deep here to make sure this runner doesn't get in. Pitch. 2-1.
Not giving him anything too good.
Yeah.
3-1.
Working.
Find a spot here.
Working a little fast for my liking. You know, you're the pitcher out there. You got to command the pace.
Yes.
And looks like he's speeding up a little too much. 3-1 pitch. There's a foul ball. Those guys will swing if it's there. A 3-2 count. Nobody away. Runner on third. Got a big pitch here. And 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a high breaking ball, looked like. Big out there.
Great job, Nolan.
Probably swung at ball 4 there, but we'll take it. There's the replay of that pitch. Definitely a curveball, and yeah, definitely high.
Connor Scarpolini coming into the bat.
First baseman.
You like the looks of it.
Yeah, he almost off it and didn't get the call.
0-1. Oh, 1-0, I'm sorry.
Oh, still getting a feel for that curveball. Hit his count. Gotta be careful here. It's a strike. Got away from Mike, just a couple feet. No harm, no foul there.
Good pitch, good pitch.
We got a 2-1 count. See if we can get number 21 to chase something here.
Runner runs.
There's a suicide squeeze that's going to work. You get the out, but runs in.
Okay.
Well executed.
Yeah. All right, there we go. A little chest bump, knocking each other over. It's okay. That's a good play call right there. I'll give that to Falmouth.
Yeah, it's well executed. It was a pitch he could handle out over the plate, and he did his job. So the error comes back to haunt us. There's a check swing. Nolan covering
Fielded
first.
by Watts. Nolan at first. Runners out.
And gets there in time. All right, so Falmouth breaks through first. They score on the suicide squeeze after the 2-base error. And Foxborough's down 1-0, batting in the bottom of the second. It's going to take more than one to win anyway, so.
Yes.
Tough break.
Yep, tough break, well executed squeeze. Angelini lead off the inning for us.
Yeah, we'll have Ben, Colin, and Hank. Nolan if anyone gets on.
Well, like the small ball. It's the wrong team, obviously, but
yeah. Yeah, so, you know, just, you know, we had a play on and we didn't execute. And they got the opportunity to put a play on and they did.
Right.
A lot of ball game left.
Decent arm on their catcher.
I'd like to see Ben have some patience here and wait for when he could drive.
I'd like to think that's the message that they're getting.
Mm-hmm.
But again, this level they're chomping at the bit to hit the ball. I get that too.
All right, here we go, bottom of the second. Breaking ball in there. I'm sorry, high,
Nope,
ball one.
High.
Another breaking ball down in the dirt. Good discipline there by Ben, not chasing it, and finds himself
0-2.
in a hitter's count.
Drive one here, Ben. Ooh, that hit a little of everybody.
Yeah. So, good swing. Didn't cheat himself on the swing. I'd like to see his nose on the ball a little more, though. Pulled that head out.
Back with a low fastball. All right, Ben. 2-2.
Stay back and adjust. Got him with the breaking ball. So, as advertised, nothing overpowering whatsoever,
No,
but keeping us off balance early.
So, Colin Trimble at the plate. Junior third baseman for Foxborough.
Swing at a high fastball. Fouled off 0-1.
Mm-hmm. Here's the pitch. Came in trying to work that curve, maybe.
Yeah. Oh. Trimble hung in there. He was more than willing to take one for the team there, but didn't get him. Pop up to the infield.
Fly ball.
There are baseman's under it. And
okay.
Unorthodox catch, but effective for the second out.
Yeah, he called it nicely and got underneath it. A strange way of fielding that one.
All right, so we got Hank Griffin up.
Henry hit the ball hard last game. Like to see that continue.
Yeah, big 2-out RBI single. Might have, if you caught that one clean, you might have had
Would've
something
had the
there.
strike.
Yeah, but 1-0. 1-0. Lays off the high fastball and finds himself in an advantageous count here, 2-0.
Huh.
I guess that was across the letters.
Yeah.
2-1. And that one's down and away.
Yep.
3-1. So we're zoning up here.
2 outs. See if we make something happen.
Got a
Foul
pitch
ball.
to hit, fouled it off. Yeah, we got a full count. So let's learn from the previous at-bats and stay away from that junk out of the zone.
There you go, Hank. Oh,
foul ball.
I'd like to see that one again if we could.
I don't think the ump could have ever saw it because the first baseman ran into him. But we'll move on. Very defensive swing there. Let's drive something.
A little quicker.
And that one's
All
down
right.
and away. Good discipline there.
So he
Good
reaches
to win
first
that
base
at-bat.
and a walk.
And Nolan comes up with a
Nolan
runner
Gordon
on
at the
first.
plate.
Do a lot of hit and runs with Nolan during the course of the season.
Yeah.
Might be a good opportunity to
Move Hank over.
try something like that.
Right now we see Falmouth calling out a little of their defense maybe, or if they're...
See if we got anything cooking here. Good stop by the catcher and a breaking ball in the
Would like
dirt.
to see more of a secondary over there from Hank.
Yeah.
Especially if you're reading that in the dirt. We need, this is the stuff we need.
Yeah.
Sure, Coach Kaiser's informing.
Foul ball out of play. 1-1. One pitch.
Back.
Throw to first. Hank's in there with ease. A little too easy. Lead can be bigger.
Yep.
Pitch. Late swing.
Yeah, he might have jammed him on the inside.
So we're 1-2. Got to put it in play here.
Got to get Hank off the base. Here we go.
High and tight. Ball 2.
Inside.
There's a
Hard
line
hit
drive
ball.
through the hole.
Base hit, Nolan Gordon.
It's going to get us first and second.
Great job.
Matty O'Keefe up.
Fought off a couple tough ones. He was patient. Base hit, single between short and third. Looks like we have a pinch runner for Nolan. It'd be Anthony Rigo pinch running for Nolan, our pitcher.
Let's see if Matty can deliver here in a big spot. It's going to have to be well placed to plate it with a single.
Yeah.
Although with 2 outs, there's really not much of a thought process.
Hard hit ball. Has them on their heels. We have them on their heels a little bit right now, if they're feeling that at all.
Right field, right center. That'd be a nice spot, I think. Anything to the right side of the field that gets through, we got a chance to score them. There's a mighty swing there.
Yeah.
Fouled back 1-1. Got his money's worth on that swing.
There it is.
Ground ball.
Up the
Is
middle.
It's going to get through. Yes, it does.
It is
and
up
it's
the
slow
middle.
enough. It's going to score a run.
Hank scores a run.
Rigo to third.
Into third comfortably.
Huge 2-out single by the junior.
That's great.
And just like that, we're right back in it, tied 1-1.
Pick one up.
And threatening for more.
Yep. First and third situation.
C&I single. Got through. Once it got through that pitcher, it had a shot, and the shortstop made a good bid at it, but couldn't get to it.
Little deflection off the mount. Good base
Actually, the
running by
second
Anthony
baseman.
Rigo getting to third base.
Yeah. Just slow enough, though we didn't have to have a play at the plate.
So Henry Lamson up to the plate.
Let's see if we can hit the bottom of the order, can keep this train going. There's the pitch.
Harrison Lamson, I may have said Henry, I'm sorry. Harrison hit a couple hard balls last game, Jay. One, I believe, definitely a base hit, and the other one was a deep fly. Like to keep that going.
1-0 pitch.
There it is, hard hit
it
ball.
Gets through, it's going to plate another one.
Score one. O'Keefe round second, but he will get the stop
Bottom
sign.
half of the order coming up big for the Warriors. So not only do we turn the lineup over, we plate 2. Foxborough up 2-1.
Probably a little too hard hit for Max Inman to lay out for that ball at shortstop. But, big kid over there.
Yeah, good effort, but these baseballs are finding holes in the defense. Think over the season, all the rockets we've hit right into gloves.
Yep.
Breaking ball here.
0-1.
Yeah, see
Top
how
of the order, Michael
Mr. Days
Marcusella.
here handles this adversity. Nope. Mike ready to go 1-0. Here's the pitch. There's another line drive. Get down. Foul ball. We're not missing barrels right now.
So it's their second time seeing them.
Yeah.
You know, not to get on it too much, but I saw them all talking and this and what's that and what does he have? I think it's he's just mixing up some of his pitches with not a lot of speed.
That's going to be trouble. He got there. Here's the third out, but a big inning for the Foxborough Warriors. Climb right back, get the lead 2-1. So yeah, more to your point, Brian.
They almost looked a little on edge, and I don't expect them to be that way, but the kid, the pitcher there, Trayshawn, he's kind of fooling them a little bit. He was for a minute.
He's a different kind of pitcher. I mean, maybe I'm bragging a little bit about the Hockomock League right now, but we see a lot of quality arms, a lot of hard throwers,
overpowering the KPs, the Franklins,
and not that that's
North.
not that that's what makes or breaks a great pitcher, but sometimes when you see that routinely, and then you get a little bit of a different type of pitcher who relies on breaking stuff, locations, spots the fastball at times where he wants it. It does take a little bit of adjustment.
Yeah.
So good kudos to the boys for adjusting, and hopefully that adjustment continues.
Yeah, exactly.
And by all means, let's keep this lead and have a clean inning, because there's nothing more defeating when you put up a crooked number and then you put them down 1, 2, 3 in the following inning.
Yep. Kind of put the foot on them.
So I'm sure we'll see Nolan continue to mix it up with his looks and his sequences. You know, they showed the first time around they were hunting fastballs, and they were eager swingers, and they got a hold of at least one of them.
Yeah.
And then we had a self-induced error that caused that run to come in.
And I'm sure we're calling those pitches a little differently on the through the order this time.
So it's going to be number 9 hitter leading off, Oliver. And then we go back to the top of the order, Trayshawn Days and
Connor Oliver.
Yeah. And Jack. I can't see what that. It's
Frothholm. Keep the S silent for today. Sorry,
somebody with worse handwriting than me. All right, and here we go. Top of the 3rd. Foxborough trying to protect a 2-1 lead early. First pitch, fastball in there for strike 1. One 0-1 pitch, change up in the dirt. One pitch. Mike gave him a second to think about it, and we got strike 2 there.
Yeah,
I don't know what the thought was, because that was a strike all day.
Yeah, no need to frame.
1-2 pitch. Let's go. Tries to make him chase down. Batter doesn't offer, and we're count evens at 2-2. There's the pitch.
Oh.
So similar to the Falmouth
Catcher.
defensive inning. If we catch that, we might get that call. But onward we move. Full count. Big pitch here. Here's a line drive.
Fly ball.
Ben camps underneath it. Can of corn for the first out. Leadoff runner. Leadoff batter, I should say. And we're back to the top of the order.
Pitcher, Trayshawn.
Swung at the first pitch, I believe, first time around, and it was a fly ball to right field.
Yes.
So maybe we mix it up a little bit and throw him something funny here. Get ahead. And there we go. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike 1.
Couldn't have called it any better myself, Jay. Oh.
They checked, but I didn't see any call.
I don't know if he was watching.
Yeah, well, yeah. And we go back to my 3 umps versus 2 umps philosophy again. Here's a lazy fly ball. Hanks underneath it for the second out.
2 down.
So Nolan a good job keeping him off balance, letting his defense work for him, and quickly we've got 2 outs, nobody on.
Frothholm is at the plate. Took us deep in the gap for a double.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see too many decent fastballs to him right now.
They better be well placed and well timed.
Maybe high and in or something. Big kid.
Yeah. Here's one straight up. Mike's got plenty of room. And he makes the catch. Great inning. Just what we wanted to see there. We put up 2. They go down 1, 2, 3 on probably 5 or 6 pitches.
Michael throws the ball back to the mound and hits his own player. Good stuff.
That sounds about right for this group.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get some more runs here. Keep adding. Keep adding. Yeah, so I think what we're talking. No, we're 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Tom Watts, Ryan O, and Ben Bronco Angelini. One of those nicknames I think he recently acquired, Jay.
So it's really good to get those top of the order batters, 1, 2, 3 like that. You know.
Yes. Yep.
So now we're looking at
rolls us into.
We're looking at 4, 5, 6 next in.
Yes.
Is that right? Wind picking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Same direction.
Blowing out a little bit.
Yeah. Keep that wind blowing out to left when our guys are up there. I look for Watsy to find that first one that's even remotely close and just hammer that thing into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, be good to get us started off on the right foot here.
He's seen him once. He knows what he wants to swing at. Attack the baseball.
Yeah. Good Falmouth on the mound. A little discussion, regrouping. This is still a close game early, so.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of baseball to be played in this one. But you know, put up 1 or 2 in this inning, back to back, like that would be a huge lift for our guys. And a big weight on the shoulders of the guys in maroon on the other side there.
Ooh.
Good
And
job.
We're off.
Good job.
Bottom of the third. 2-1 lead Foxborough.
Great job laying off that pitch.
1 ball, 0 strikes.
Got him.
Hit him.
Not a swing. He was pulling the bat back.
I don't know if he likes that and taking the bat out of his hands and getting hit, but that's what we'll do.
Whatever the case may be, it's leadoff guy on first. Yeah, right on the hand.
He thought about.
Hopefully it's on the meaty part of the hand there. We got no issues. We've already seen that.
Yeah.
How that story plays out when.
Yeah.
So Ryan O'Leary steps in. Good job by the catcher again. 1-0. Pitch was down and away. So reluctant to throw the fastball after the last inning.
I don't know
so
about
far.
you, but I see a big gap between center and right.
Another breaking ball down and away. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of room there. So we put up 2 last inning, and we're not seeing many fastballs so far, and he's having trouble with location. Let's see if he can leave one over the plate for Ryan O. Got under it.
Second base.
1 away. One thing we know about Ryan, he's not going to give you too many of those. Eventually, he's gonna have an impact on the game.
You can see he's feeling it that he missed it by
He
a
knows.
little bit, and he's that good of a hitter. He knows exactly.
By the time this game's over, he'll have had a positive impact.
Ben coming out swinging on first pitch. Yeah. So I don't know if that's a changeup, Jay, or what.
That's a curveball, yeah. And he hung it. He hung it, and Ben knows he hung it. Got him with another breaking ball. Ben didn't like the call, but unfortunately, Ben's opinion doesn't matter much. All right, fought another one off. All right, so
they might just throw him curveballs all day.
Yeah. Well, he sees a lot of breaking balls in hawk play. You know, he likes to hit the fastball. But if you throw him 3 in a row, eventually he's gonna get a barrel on one of them.
Yeah.
Take a little off the swing, shorten it up.
Yep, just hit it hard.
Deposit that ball into right field, and let's get the runner to third base.
0-2.
The pitch, breaking ball again. That was more of a change up there, down in the dirt. Good discipline by Ben to stay away from that.
Yeah.
And we're 1-2. Snuck a fastball by him. Swing and a miss.
Okay.
Well,
Junior Colin Trimble at the plate.
Oh, yeah, you get four breaking balls in a row. Lull him to sleep, and then you sneak a 79-mile-an-hour fastball by him. All right, Colin steps up, 2 away. See if we can keep this inning going. Inside, ball 1. You know, if he's going to continue to be breaking ball heavy, we can sit on a curveball just as well as we can sit on a fastball.
Yes, we can. It's all about the adjustment.
Yeah. It's a ground ball. See the hop. Plays it cleanly. Double pumps. And he beat that.
Safe.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Fielded it very well off that. Kind of a funny bounce. But,
Yeah.
a little hesitant on the throw.
He got the bounce clean, but I don't think the transfer was clean. And there was a little bit of a double clutch there when he was getting ready to throw it.
Trimble has some wheels that
Yeah.
people may not know about. Yep.
So
Great hustle.
something to think about later on down the line, folks, if we need to put a bunt on.
Yep.
I hope Nolan gets that strike zone next inning. No chance that was in there. So let's see if Hank can do it again here.
Yeah.
Another big spot.
And he does.
Oh, it gets through. We got to score him there. We got to score him.
I don't know about this.
We got to score him. Down, down, down.
Oh, they cut it off.
There's another run.
Thank you.
Another big hit for Hank. Oh, we almost deposited a little gamesmanship by the second baseman there. Pretended that it went into the outfield.
So, great execution by Hank.
Another big 2-out RBI.
They send Tom Watts from second base, and the ball gets cut right inside by the pitcher's mouth.
He was going to be safe. He was going to be safe. He was getting close, and you would have had to have a perfect catch by the catcher and a perfect tag, and I don't see that happening.
Yep.
And I love the aggressiveness by Coach Seuss
Yeah.
in that spot to make them make a play, and they didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Nolan steps up, 2 outs, runners on
all
first
with
and
2
second.
down, we did that.
So again, got a chance to put up a crooked number here with a well-placed base hit. But at the very least, we've added 1 to the lead. 1-0 pitch. Fooled him there with the off-speed pitch. So that was one he tried to pull, and probably would have had a little more success going with that pitch to right field.
Right.
But no biggie. Just strike 1. Hangs a curveball away. And we've got a 2-1 count. So he's got to be ready to hammer this ball. It's going to be in there. Ooh, it's high. 3-1.
High, 3-1.
We load him up with 2 outs and the big boy up, then we'll definitely see some tightening up on the field. 3-1 pitch. Got under that one, but he's got a long way to run. It's going to be foul
That's
if it
in
drops.
no man's land.
Foul ball. All right. Gordo lives to see another swing in this AB.
Thought we would have known a little more. Maybe he had something out of the home plate, I'm telling us.
Oh, we got it from the.
I didn't see the guy.
Yeah, no,
first.
he made a play. He made a move. It was close.
Yep.
It was actually pretty close to the line.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, so we got to focus on contact here. 3.
2-strike swing.
Put it in
choke up.
play. Make them make a play.
Ooh.
All right.
Runner was going.
Again, smile, go grab your glove, and go appreciate that same strike zone when you get on the hill. Because if we get that strike zone, we're going to be cooking. But we break through for another run, and we're at 3-1 here. 3-1.
Trayshawn Days threw 3 innings, roughly 54 pitches.
Let's see. Off-speed pitch. Yeah, it looked off. Looked off the plate. But again, if we're going to get consistency from the home plate umpire, I will gladly take that trade-off with our guy getting that strike zone.
Yes. So Trayshawn, 54 pitches through 3. Not a lot of heavy lifting, but would like to see a few more runs off of that.
Last 2 innings were tense, long innings for him.
Yeah.
So the pitch count isn't extremely high, but the last 2 innings were probably a little more physically and mentally tough than the previous one. So let's just keep putting pressure on them.
Right.
Again, get another run. Let's have a shutdown inning. Next thing you know, we're adding enough
Yeah,
to we're up
you
4
know,
or 5 runs, and they have 1 or 2 at bats left.
Right.
So let's just keep this sequence going.
What do we have, the 3 or the 4 hitter?
It's going to be 3, 4, 5 up for them.
Right. So we roll into the top of the 4th inning. Foxborough executed 3, I believe, right? 2 out RBIs. Was it 2 or 3?
I think we're at 3 now.
Yeah. No, I know
Yeah,
we're
all
at 3.
No, all 3 of them I think came with 2 outs. So let's go. Every inning's a belly up inning. Don't let them breathe.
Get Trimble staying even with the bag.
Inman steps in. Mike framed it, didn't get the call.
Everyone thought that one looked good.
Pop up.
Oh,
out of play. Mike had a beat on it, but out of play.
Take that strike.
Yeah.
1-1.
1-1. 1-1. See if we can keep this guy off balance here. Another breaking ball, misses. 2-1.
Nobody hurt there.
It's 2-1 pitch. Here's a strike on the outside corner at the knees.
Good spot.
2-2. So you just got him looking with a fastball. I'd look for something off speed in the same location off the plate. And he got him.
Oh, fly ball. Ryan's
Ryan's
probably
underneath
that.
it. Good sequence of pitches there. So we got 1 away.
Great job.
Number 18, the cleanup hitter up, Brody Palmer.
Palmer execute the suicide squeeze?
No. It was, starts him off with a strike at the knees.
Baseman.
Yeah, it was 21.
Oh.
21. Getting a feel for the ball here, and here's the pitch. 1-1. Looks like a slider away there. 2-1. Being a little bit cautious with the cleanup hitter. Staying out of his power zone. Foul ball.
All right, 2-2.
Healthy hack there. So we got a 2-2 count. Chase the high heat. Let's maybe show him something down in the dirt. Here's the pitch. Yeah, that's what he tried, but didn't bite. 3-2.
Right.
Challenge time. Let's go. Hit a spot 3.
Right idea.
Good pitch. Better job spoiling it by the hitter.
All right, full count.
He's done a good job locating that outside corner. See if we can hit it again. Here's a line drive. Ben's got a beat on it.
Makes it look easy out there, doesn't he, Ben?
Covers a lot of ground out there. And just like that, we got 2 away.
Yep. Might have been a little higher than we liked on the pitch, but fielded well. And
yeah. What I like was he made him try to earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give him any freebies. So we got 42 up.
Ethan Vecchione, sophomore catcher, I believe. Yes. Oh.
So that's the second time that he's completely bailed out on a breaking ball. But then the next pitch, he line drive to base hit.
Mesmerizing bus ride from Falmouth, Jay.
I'm telling you, you locate that thing for a strike, he wants nothing to do with it. But now you got to give in a little bit. 2-0 pitch.
Up.
Same thing.
Okay.
Base hit. All right. So here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to check the runner and air mail it.
Yep.
Because we're going to get the same pinch runner that we got the last time. But again, I've seen enough of 42 that he's getting a healthy diet of breaking stuff on the inside half. And let's see if we can start locating. All right.
All right, man on first.
Mata, number 35 up at the plate with 2 outs.
Junior right fielder. Good spot.
Here's the strike.
Such a delay.
The delay is killing me.
It's getting longer.
It's like the Naked Gun. They start doing spins and splits behind you.
There it is. There it is.
Hey, you know, you got to have a short memory, right?
Yep.
You can't just forget about him over there.
What's going on here?
A little dirt in his eyes.
Yeah. T-man get him in the ribs with the tag back.
Hopefully his socks filled up with dirt too, and that'll slow him down a little bit.
Weigh him down.
Yeah. Get some sand in the pockets there.
Uh-oh.
All right, so while we break here, we're 0-1, 2-away, runner on first, and we're back to action here.
Work the pattern.
Long pause in the pitch.
Pitches. Great spot.
Yeah, you know, maybe it was low.
Looked good going over the plate.
I'd like to see that pitch with 2 strikes because that'd be a tough one to lay off of. All right, 1-1. Runner's not going. We got a foul ball out of play, so nice count for Gordo here and the Foxboro defense. 1-2. Let's hit a spot and let's get those bats going again. Way up in the count. Hit a spot. And here's the pitch. Did not go. Runner goes.
Shoots him.
And he's out.
Great
Absolute
play.
seed by Mike Marcasella and a great scoop by Harrison Lamson. Just well executed on every part of that play.
So Harrison, well positioned, catches the ball, bang.
Little things, just like that win you ball games.
On the money from Michael.
Yeah. Just perfect throw, perfect catch, and slap the tag on him. I'm absolutely seeing that replay of that pitch. I'm shocked that kid didn't swing at that ball.
Right.
That was a beautiful breaking ball.
Right.
With 2 strikes on you, that's reading a pitch.
Yep.
So here we go. Let's continue the trend. Add.
Yep. So, Matty O'Keefe leading off for us. Number 8 slot.
Yep.
This would be a good angle right here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he just Michael just put the ball right where the tag needed to happen.
Yep.
And the concentration Lamson showed there to, number one, catch it and apply that tag when you've got somebody barreling in on you is just well done. Well done. But, you know, it's what you would expect of teams of this caliber at this late in the season. So
right.
It should be tough to steal a base. You know, it should be tough to score a run.
Yes.
All right, we're rallying on the mound here. And Mr. O'Keefe is locking in at the plates, a little Iron Man.
Yeah, adio.
I get fired up when I hear it. I don't know about you. All right. Big inning to add some runs here. Let's go.
Bottom 4.
High hit. High heat.
For the high ball.
So just continue to put pressure on Falmouth and Days. Healthy hack there.
Yep. 1-1. Oh.
Breaking ball didn't chase. 2-1.
But there it is, mixing it up again, trying to fake him out.
A lot of room in right center again.
Strike.
Yeah, it was a strike. I would like to see him swing at that one.
Yep, 2-2.
Pulled the string on that one. So, you know, you get caught sleeping a little bit on strike 2 when it was absolutely in your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And then he fooled you with strike 3. So
yeah, you got to give it a try, Sean. He's mixing them up well up there.
Lamson up, 1 away. I mean, really, you can have the approach at this point where you can lay off a breaking ball until he drops one in there for a called strike.
Yes.
That one looked like a fastball. He snuck in the inside half at the knees. So the thing is, if you're gonna let those breaking balls go by, you better be ready when he grooves a fastball in there.
Yep. Same pitch, huh?
All right.
Okay.
Come on, Harrison. Time to get cooking, buddy.
2-2.
Time to get cooking.
Shorten it up.
3-2. Tried to get time, and he got it. I didn't see the umpire make a hand motion there. I didn't think he was giving him time. Getting scolded a little bit.
Yeah, a little discussion.
Hey, you know what?
He'll learn.
Good for the ump for giving him the time and then correcting him afterwards instead of not giving it to him on a crucial pitch.
Right.
Fouls that one back. Hangs in there, still 3-2.
Top of the order, chomping at the bit over there on deck. Come on, Harrison.
Oh, and he hit him on a full count.
So, I don't know what the pitch was that hit Tommy.
No,
two hit batters.
Looked like a flat curveball. Just didn't break much.
Trayshawn stuff could get him in trouble if he hits a couple batters. Here we are again with 2 outs.
Took it like a true champ there.
He really did.
He did. Hardly even a wince.
Up, Michael.
Ah. A little over anxious there.
I'm sorry, I thought we had 2 outs. Okay.
All right, so Watsy's up there with 2 away. Michael wishes he could have that one back.
I'm getting a little anxious. It's natural.
There's no need to chase it. There's no need to chase it. Until he drops it in there for a strike, you can wait.
Back.
Yeah, plenty of time. Oh, 2 away. Let's see if we can get a little 2-out cooking here.
Pitch to Watts. First pitch. Fly ball left field.
All right.
Easily fielded.
Well struck, but right at him. So no change in the score after 4. It remains 3-1 Foxborough. Going into the top of the 5th. And hope to continue to play some shutdown defense.
Yeah, we're moving along. As we said, we'd like to be cooking a little more right now, but we'll get there.
I think we're going to have Scapolini, Cardoza, and Oliver. Just got to do your best if you're Foxborough to not allow any little things to let them gain momentum and turn into big things.
Yeah,
we've held them down pretty good, and like just don't give them any reason for hope.
You can't sit back a 3-1 lead. This time of year, no one's sitting back. So
continue to get ahead in the counts. Continue to get those leadoff guys out. Don't allow them to get extra bases. Just stuff like that. Just make sure the little things stay little things.
Right. All right, top of 5. Nolan takes the mound comfortably. Seemed like a little lull there. Maybe they were regrouping over on the Falmouth bench.
Just again, like I said, don't give them any reason for hope.
No.
Keep them down.
Yep.
Ball 1 down low.
Josh Mata, 6-hitter. Okay.
Way ahead of that breaking ball. Fouls it back. 1-1. Done a good job mixing up his pitches. Usually more reliant on his fastball, but he's relied more on the breaking stuff to get these guys out today.
Yeah, he's done very well with it.
Yeah. Low and away, 2-1.
Roughly 60 pitches through 4.
Pumps the fastball in there, late swing, fouled away. 2-2. Time to hit a spot 3. Two pitch with nobody out.
At what point do we start bringing that high heat?
And a line drive right at Harrison Lanson for the first out. Allowed out, but an out.
Yeah, well struck, well fielded. Harrison's done very well with that second base
Yeah,
spot this year.
he's settled in nice. He's settled in nice. It was a little bit of a back and forth trying to figure out who the guy was going to be, but not only has he settled in and defensively, but he's had some nice at bats too later in the season.
Yeah.
So we're worried about that bunt again, but I don't think we're going to see it with.
Oh, hey, they executed one. Why wouldn't you do it again?
Pumps the fastball in there for strike one.
Connor Scarpolini, senior first baseman.
Yeah, had the huge suicide squeeze play.
Oh.
And there's a base hit.
All right, single, drop it into right center.
Nice piece of hitting there. Took the fastball the other way. All right, so keep the momentum
Trey
to a minimum.
Cardoza, Jr.
One away, runner on first. Bump.
Yep.
Beautiful curveball right in there. Had the knees buckling, and he got the called strike.
Oh, you got to get
That
that.
might
Get
be
on your
trouble.
horse. Get on your horse.
Great job
Excellent
by
play.
Hardeman.
Nick Hardeman, freshman right fielder. Great job. Great hustle.
Well executed pitch. Got him on his front foot, and I looked for a second there like it might have just fell in front of him, but he showed some wheels there, aggressiveness, and made a really nice play there.
Harrison may owe him a thank you after when they jog in after this inning.
That's a freshman there, folks, and he took charge of that ball. He called it off and made the play. Two-way. All right, he's starting to locate that breaking ball. When you can get those in for called strikes, it makes the fastball that more special.
Connor Oliver, ground ball to short.
Take the easy route to second, and we got a 1-2-3 inning.
Third out in the middle.
So contact, but contact leading to outs. So another shutdown inning by the Foxborough Warriors, and we're going to go into the bottom of the fifth.
The defense
score
is
3-1. Nice to see young guys like Hardeman getting an opportunity in a big game like this, and having a positive impact like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to try to add to this lead. Add to this lead.
Bottom five, Foxborough leads 3-1. Little discussion at the dugout right now. Keep the boys focused.
Yeah. So
and I
pitch
don't
count.
see,
The pitch count isn't ridiculous for
Trey.
For days, but I gotta believe if we get them in another jam, they might start thinking about going to the next guy.
Yeah, I wonder who they do have though at this point.
Yeah, we'll see. I haven't seen anybody warming up over there.
No.
So days might be their ride or die. We'll see.
Yep.
So we got O'Leary, Angelini, Trimble, Hank. Smells like some hits to me, folks.
We got a lot of kids in the outfield out here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was.
All right. See if Ryan can get this thing going here.
Yeah. He'll have to really love it to jump on one on his first pitch.
No, he's going to be patient.
He will be patient.
And of course, when he's patient, he sees a hanging curveball right over the middle of the plate.
He's disciplined. Another one.
Must have been off. 1-1.
Comes back with a
good cut.
Fastball.
2-1.
So, a hitter like Ryan, he's ready to adjust on whatever he sees here.
Good job. Good job. That's a tough one to lay off.
What was that? Changeup?
Looked like a slider.
Yeah.
Going away from the right-hander.
We have a tough angle over here, folks.
Good job again. There's the changeup.
Dirt ball.
All right, so he worked his way back to a full count here.
3-2.
Probably going to see something he can hit. So it's hammer time for Ryan O.
Although if they're smart.
Good job laying off the high one.
You know, if they're smart, they get him on base, first base, without a deep double. Or
So we go. We got our first table setter with nobody out. All right, Ben, get into one here, buddy.
Yep. There it is. Kind of a fly ball to center.
Yeah.
He's tracking it.
Still going. Oh.
Ooh. Interesting.
That was a wild ride.
What do we call that one? A saddle catch?
I call that one check your shorts. That's what I call that one. The wind just got it at the end there. Yeah, he made it interesting, but he made the catch. So we got one away, runner at first. Calling Trimble up.
Trims is showing discipline on the first pitch.
Yeah. There's no need to mess with that.
Yeah.
Tip your cap to the pitcher on hitting his spot and then live for another pitch. 1-1. Runner going.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Here we go. So
not sure if that was a
no.
No,
that was Ryan O realizing he was a dead man walking, and he stopped in his tracks, and the ball went into center field.
Yeah, he's owning it right now.
So
Ryan O will be watching this one. Well, maybe.
I think that was a hit and run.
Yeah.
That was a hit and run. Catcher has done an outstanding job keeping these balls in front of him because Days is breaking ball heavy.
Yep.
And a lot of stuff in the dirt, a lot of dancing away from right-handed batters, and he's kept everything in front of him.
He really has.
Good job. So again, we're working the count here. At the very least, we're adding pitches to the pitch count in a crucial part of the game.
82 pitches for Days right now.
3-2 pitch. 2 walks.
All right.
Maybe we'll see.
Second.
Might see a visit here from the coach.
Yeah, we haven't seen one yet.
Catcher's coming out at least.
Yeah.
Infield's coming in, and here comes the coach. So we've got 2 on, one out.
1 out.
Hank up. He's been white hot at the plate last couple games. Come into some big spots just like this one, and he's delivered. So let's continue that trend.
I don't know if the Jeopardy music is when there's a mound visit from the other team, or if it's Hank's.
No, it's for the mound visit. Like you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Time to think. Double Jeopardy time.
Seems to happen when Hank's on deck or at the plate.
Oh. when you're hitting the ball like he is, you know you need to go out and talk about it first.
Right.
Third baseman coming in at least even with the bag, protecting against small ball. I don't think we'll see it here. Fastball.
Nice pump fake from the catcher down to second.
In there for strike one. Looked like it touched the outside corner. So Hank's got to be willing to go that way. There is so much room on the right field line. He's got to be willing to put the ball over there.
Ooh.
Maybe a little high and away. Again, he's going to get a steady diet of outer half. He's got to go with it. Second baseman's
pinch. Even on the ground to that right side.
Second baseman's pinching towards the bag, holding Ryan there.
Yeah, first base is playing a line.
It's just a boatload of room over there. Right field is in practically...
Even that slow ground ball, get them all moving.
Yeah. Oof. Right field is in Mansfield.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of room over there.
Yeah. Ryan O's running at the ball to the right side. Unless it's very hard hit.
Let's go, Hank. Do a job here, buddy. 2-1 pitch.
All right.
Good hack.
Fought it off.
Good hack. The coaching in me says that might have been above his hands and one that you might lay off of, but he got a good swing on it.
Yeah.
There it is. Right where we want it. That's going to score one if the throw isn't good.
Rounding third hard, and he gets held up. Probably a good move right now.
Yeah, that would have been a close one.
Yep.
Again, Hank Griffin coming in the clutch. Big hit.
Yep.
Big hit. Big hit. Second baseman pinching just exactly where you'd want it to be. He hit it too good.
Yeah, he
hit it too good.
He hit it right what we mentioned.
He hits that a little softer. We've got another run. All right, so we got Gordo up.
Ethan Vecchione making a great play, stopping that ball from the outfield.
Bases loaded, so big spot for the pitcher to help himself out here with one out. Nolan shrugs his shoulders at another questionable strike down and away. Be lucky it was strike one.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to see again, Nolan. Take it there.
Healthy leads.
1-1. I believe that was the take sign I just saw on a 1-1 count. Interesting.
That's tough for the batter to have to take it. Well,
hey,
not on that pitch.
Coach knows more than I do. I think he got it again. Yeah, let's get loud over there. We got them on the ropes. All right.
What's he saying? Please, coach, don't make me take another one.
Yeah. He's got 2 strikes on him now. There's really not much thought behind this.
Swing on a pitch.
That's going to score. Nope. I thought it got by the pitcher.
All right.
All right, so 2-way. Another big spot for O'Keefe. We got him on the ropes here.
Yeah, we do.
Well, one swing of the bat can significantly change this game right now.
Right. Great defensive play by Trayshawn Days, the pitcher.
That gets by the pitcher. We got another run.
So we have pinch runner right now again from Nolan. Anthony Rigo pinch running at first. 2 outs. Matty O'Keefe at the plate. Tell you, if we can get another right side single, Jay, like we executed with Henry, we'll be cooking. We'll be cooking. I think we may see a lot of curves to Matty at this at bat.
I'll tell you though, just having watched him all season, he's seeing the ball so much better than he did at the beginning of the season.
He's gained a lot of confidence.
There you go, 2-0. See if we can steal one here.
Yep.
Get one the easy way. Let's go, Matty. Believe we got a take here. 3-0. I'm taking twice, Brad. I'm taking twice.
It's funny how you see Coach
he wants everybody.
Coach interacting with the players on the bench.
Yeah. Well, and I'm watching Seuss, and he's making everybody aware that is a take sign, along with the pitcher, and let him know. You need to just throw a strike.
Yeah.
And it, believe it or not, it can weigh on you.
Yeah, sure can. Well, maybe he's having to stop some of the cheering.
So 3-0.
So he had the hard take there. 3 balls, 1 strike.
All right, we're swinging away here.
Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Swinging away here.
Like to see a healthy lead
Let's
if
go.
we get a ball in the dirt or anything here, Jay.
Get into one.
Okay.
Snuck the fastball by him. All right.
I'm sorry, I thought we had 2 strikes before.
97 pitches. No more important than this one. Outside, and a big bases loaded walk on a close pitch to make it.
I don't think Days likes that one.
4-1. No, he wanted that one. Wanted that one. It's outside.
Yeah,
it's outside.
That's
Quit
a ball.
begging.
That's
Quit
a ball
begging.
all day. That's a ball all day. Okay, so.
All right.
We glide into Harrison Lamson.
Aaron's in a big spot. I bet she's taking a strike, Bry.
I hope so.
High pitch. Dave's feeling it a little bit out there for sure.
Yeah.
This could be his last batter either way.
Still don't see anyone throwing.
It could be a positional player.
Right.
Generous pity strike there. 1-1.
Oh,
good cut.
Fought
good
it
cut.
off. 2 strikes.
All right. 1-2. 1-2. Don't try to do too much, Harrison. Go with the pitch. Yeah. Good deuce right in there. Froze him. Hey, but we got one more.
Yeah, we're chipping away.
Bad news, we left him loaded. Good news, we got one more.
And we have top of the order
And
coming up.
It was gift wrapped. Absolutely gift wrapped. A free one. That's a beautiful curve.
Very nice pitch.
Yeah. 12-6. 12-6. All right, so we move on to the top of the 6th with a 4-1 lead for the good guys.
Yep.
Pinch hit in the 7th, buddy.
Me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was Foxborough alumni, current University of Massachusetts Lowell baseball player, Sean O'Leary. Seen a lot of great highlights from him on this field, and seen plenty in his collegiate career so far early on.
Yep. Just early into it.
And younger brother Ryan O following right in his footsteps. So again, we added one. Let's have a shutdown inning. We need 6 outs before 3 runs. We get through this one clean. It starts to become a math problem for Falmouth. There's a big inning here.
Yep.
And I think they're at the bottom of their order, right?
I believe they are. Maybe 6, 7, 8.
So some loud outs last inning, but no damage.
Actually, no. Top of the order.
Top
Jay.
of the order?
I see pitcher
Okay.
over there, Trayshawn.
That was not the call to the bullpen, folks. So ready to get started in the top of the 6th, and Gordo and the Foxborough defense going to have to earn it this inning. We're going to see the top of the order for Falmouth. So this is the one we got to have. This is the one we got to have.
Yep, this is where you step up big for everybody out there on defense.
Yeah. Our guy against their best hitters late in the game. Let's go get it. Breaking ball down and low.
Ball 1. Yeah, a lot of room in right field. They're moving Hardiman over a little bit.
Change up.
All right. So I don't recall actually, but did Trey Sean hit the fastball? Did he one time? I think he did. For contact anyway. Ooh.
A little bit inside. 3-0.
Okay.
All right. Now I see a pitcher warming up over there for Falmouth. So Falmouth tries the old youth baseball, flash the obnoxious bunt. See if he'll throw a ball, and it's strike 1. And we got a foul
Strike
ball
2.
there, strike 2, and we're right back in the count full. So let's win the battle here.
Yep.
Get over the hill. Nobody out, top 6, nobody on. Full count. Let's go 3. Deep breath, hit the mitt. Here's the pitch.
Ground ball.
Ground ball
up the middle.
O'Leary gets the
Ryan
hop. Smooth.
Not on the around the horn smooth, but Ryan O.
Well, the play that mattered was like butter.
Yep.
I tell you, T gets so fired up when they get those
the
outs. He
excitement
can't
gets
contain
there.
himself. All right, so leadoff guy in the books, 1 away.
Oh, man. Folks watching at home will like that one.
Breaking ball down and in, ball 1.
Jack Frost took us deep once.
Well pitched,
Yeah.
well placed.
That might be the, I don't know if we'll give him much nicer than that.
23 didn't like it.
Keep this ball on the ground somewhere, maybe.
Oh,
There you
beautiful.
go. There you go.
That's a slider right there. Now we can hit a spot here.
That'll work, Nolan.
We know no better time than some high cheese swing and miss right here. There's the pitch.
Good kid, though.
Gotta have that.
Where's that?
Gotta have that.
The fans wanted that
I
one.
mean, maybe Mike's off the plate there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but I gotta have that call. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And we email it again. Hey, thank God we don't keep score on throwing around the horn, because we'd be in big trouble right now.
Yeah.
We're just trying to keep it light and keep the guys
Giving Nolan a breather.
less anxious out there. All right, so we get 2 away.
Max Inman.
Number 3 hitter. A little bit low.
Ball 1.
Michael tried to frame it, but umpire wasn't buying it. Foul ball out of play.
Ball.
Like to see something inside here.
Sophomore Max Inman.
Inside here. On 1 pitch. Got what I wanted, but a little too inside. 2-1. To offer. Maybe a little high? I don't know.
3-1.
3-1. Come on, 3. Make him earn it. Here's a nice strike on the outside corner.
3-2. 2 down.
Let's go, Gordo. Hit a spot. 3-2 pitch, 2 away. Nobody on. Swing.
Ground ball to
Ground ball to
base.
Collin. Fields it cleanly. And makes the play.
All right.
Big inning there, big inning. 1, 2, 3 for the meat of their order, and the score remains 4-1. Foxborough going into the bottom of the 6th.
Yep, very big. 87 pitches for Nolan. Starting to cool down out here in the field.
Yeah. And he's one that tends to get stronger as the game goes on.
Sure.
So that pitch count feels about right.
Yep.
Feels about right. So wouldn't hurt to add a few here. Wouldn't hurt to add one here.
Yeah.
Let's go do it. But you can see the body language of the Foxborough guys. They're starting to smell it. They know it's within reach right now, and it's time to go get it.
Very exciting, but they're not going to let off.
Time to go get it. We get this kid in any bit of trouble, and they're going to make a pitch and change. And it looks like, I think it was number 1 here, their left fielder that was warming up over there. Keep putting the pressure on him. One more jam, he's gone.
Yeah. So, top of the order. Obviously some more disciplined at bats, as much as they don't want to.
He's over 100. He's over 100. I can't see the pitch count yet, but I know he's there. So
what is the rule on that?
There's no rule.
Okay.
I don't think, but we're getting to a point where any inordinate amount of pitches in this inning, and they're going to have to think about making a change.
Right.
And
it's it's hard for them. They're facing the top of the lineup.
Yeah. I'd like to hear some noise from the Foxborough dugout this inning. Let's really put the pressure on. Let them know we're here.
Yep.
Don't take anything for granted. No lead is safe.
Yep.
Got to add to it. Is that enough cliches for you for one?
Yep, I like that. All right, Michael.
Ball 1.
Outside.
All right. So they've clearly got a game plan.
Taking a strike.
Yeah. I like it.
It's ready now.
So that right there's the 105th pitch for Mr. Days.
More than half of those curveballs.
Yeah. And heavy in the last 3 innings. So it's very weighted to the last 3 innings.
That pitch there, that outside pitch, used to be the one Michael would take the other side.
Oh, he'll go there now. Hey, this is the first one to get by the catcher. And nobody's on. 2-2. Oh, 2 strikes on Michael, and he sees out a half. He will gladly deposit that ball in the right field.
Right. Here it is.
Right on cue. Get down.
Dropping down. Dropping down.
Get down. Well done.
That's what we need right here. Start us off.
They're thinking about it. Pitch is pitch. Unfortunately, it's also Michael's pitch. Base hit.
Yeah. They'll probably work pitch to Tommy and then they maybe look to make that adjustment.
Get down. He dropped it.
Dropped it.
Got to get to second. All right. Hey, job done. On paper, he laid that baby right down the third baseline, and it was a close play at first.
Yep, tough play there. Right to Trayshawn in on his glove, and fortunate little bobble. Kid has a lot on his shoulders right there, Jay.
So under any other circumstances,
that's a double play.
No, well, beyond that, we're going to see the 4 fingers come up for Mr. O'Leary and get a force play on.
Yep.
But in this circumstance, Ryan's got under a few baseballs. They'll probably pitch to him. They're probably going to end up paying for it. Yeah, Days read that play, made a good charge on it. I don't know if there was spin on the ball or what. He just got too anxious, but it's a sacrifice.
I guess we can say Tommy did a job.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Ryan out.
Well, again, like he's got under the ball a couple times. He hasn't really shown what he can do.
Yep.
So.
Under that one.
All right, two-way.
Fielder behind the mound.
Ball one. All right, good spot for Ben to get into one here. Trade spots with Michael at second base.
Michael with a healthy secondary lead. Like it a lot.
Drops that breaking ball over the outer half. Ben doesn't give in. He's going to wait for something he can drive. There it is. Get through.
Hard hit ball.
That's going to plate one.
That might be the icing on the cake for that.
Hey, listen, if I'm going to keep calling these plays, I'm going to play the lottery tonight.
Yeah.
Well done, Benny. Well done.
So, high fastball.
Yeah, high and away.
I'd like to see Tommy's again. Yeah.
We're reliving Day's nightmare again. All right, looks like we got a pitch and change coming. So Days battled. He hung in there for a while, but we wore him down.
Yep.
We wore him down. So
1:15, Jay.
Yeah.
On the clock.
Yeah, he battled, but this game isn't over yet. So
no.
we gotta finish it.
Give him a hand.
Yeah.
And you were right, Jay. I think it's the left fielder coming in.
He's going to take off the sunglasses, the jewelry. It's going to be a little bit.
Trey Cardoza, Jr. Number 1.
Oh, wait a second. Maybe he's going in. He's coming off the field, and Day's going into left field. I don't know. A lot of moving around in that dugout. Here's the replay. Breaking ball up and away, and then up and away it goes into right center field for an RBI double. So I don't know who's coming in to pitch, but we're about 3 minutes into this pitch and change, and we haven't seen a warm-up pitch yet.
Someone's adjusting over there. Here he comes.
Take your time, buddy.
It is that left fielder.
Yeah.
So, pitch and change. Bottom of 6. Foxborough leads 5-1 with 2 outs. Runner on second base. Colin Trimble at the plate.
Yeah. Another 2-out RBI. That stat escaped me there.
Oh.
Is that 5 out of 5 2-out RBIs, or it's at least 4?
I think so.
It's at least 4. Doesn't get any more clutch than that.
I'll have to check with the stats man over at the truck.
Yeah.